Hey, do y'all hear music right now or no? Yeah, but I think you're hearing it through my microphone. Okay, wait, tell me if you hear it in 1 second. Okay, cool, I got it. Thanks, guys. All right, I'll be with you in a sec.
Hell yeah.
What's up, everybody? Hello. We're here. You guys know my thoughts about saying we're here. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Here, let's go through chat. Let's make sure we didn't miss nothing. Nothing. Hey, guys, I know it's been a while since we've chatted, huh? What's up, Nancy? What's up, Veronica?
Let's go.
Let's go, Daria. Thank you for the 30 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. Not you, me. Not you, me. Unless you're crazy too. What's up, Veronica? I want to say the Family Matters reference so badly right now. Do it. What's up, Acid Burn? What's up, Shar? Hello. Yes, I fixed the music. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your help. What's up, Clint? What's up, Lind? Hello, stupid Axe. You're not stupid. You're smart to me, okay? Everyone's smart to me because I got the IQ of a third grader. What's up, Christy? What's up, Emily? Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Desi? Hello, hello, Ashley. What's up, Yankee? Welcome in. First stream. First time stream. Long time caller. What's up, Morgan? Very Grandpa Core. You know it. This is all thrifted. Thrifted fit. I'll show you guys the fit later. We'll set a TikTok goal. You guys know how I feel about goals. I like setting meaningless goals and putting them on you because it makes me feel better about my life, which is definitely not meaningless. What's up, Daria? Hello, hello. Long time no see. I know. What's up, Ange? Here, let's check. When was our last stream? Should we feel bad about our productivity together, guys? Last stream was 2 months ago. Wow. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. That's my B. That's on me. What's up, Thirst Story? Hello. What's up, Livy? Hello, hello, everybody. What's up, Ashley? Oh, Erica Jade. Thank you for Naked Pizza Cosmic Zach. Everybody, stop what you're doing. It's almost like I've been busy. Yeah, I've been busy. Probably. What have I been doing? I don't know. Bad brain stuff. I like the Insta stories. Hilarious. Thanks, Charlotte. I feel like I'm getting better. Question mark? What's up, Lily? Hello. Is he booked? Is he busy? The world will never know. No, not booked and busy. When was the last thing? What was the last booked thing I did? You know, I work with this ad company out of San Francisco, and they make TikToks for different companies. So I've been doing that. What's up, Renee? Your threads are Chef Kiss. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I've been posting on threads because if I post on threads, they give me about 150 smackaroos. Look what you guys, did you guys see my story? You see what he did? I had to cut it off. See, look over there. I had been nursing that plant back to life. Nursing. Hold on, guys. I gotta reply to my friend Dorothy. You're always a slay. Now you guys know my conversation with Dorothy. Okay. Okay, hold on. Guys, I have some... Okay, I know you guys have been waiting for the pod. Okay, hold on. Guys, here. Everybody real quick, in chat, talk about the podcast. Okay? So we can shame Dorothy. She's working. She's actually booked and busy. What's up, Kara? It's almost like you've been busy. Hey, wow, you guys had the same thing. What's up, Lily? Hello, Carly. Hello. Okay, everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Guys, say something about needing the podcast. Come on, guys. Come on. He's just a baby. Your lies are out for me? Sorry, Desi. Sorry. You can check, maybe TikTok might help. All right, that's one. Guys, I need a spam of it. Something about podcast. Perfect. It's going to be really embarrassing. If there's only like 2 messages and I send her a whole video. Okay. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. Totally unrelated. Look at these comments. Something about the podcast. Wow. They like us. All right. Good job, guys. Now. Okay. Now we'll probably get the podcast, guys. No, she's awesome. She's out in New York. She's actually working. Gingers need to reunite. Who is this? Who else is caffeinated right now? Just me or what? Okay, guys, I will show you the Grandpa Fit if we get to 20,000 likes on TikTok. That's a low goal for us. Yeah, there's no water in my apartment right now. Sorry. Okay, cool. Hello, what's up, Aurora? Hello. There's only how many people here? Veronica, I don't want to hear that quit and talk. People will, if we build it, people will come. And let me tell you what, guys, I'm wearing my cake pants today. I'm wearing the pants that as soon as I sit down, I gotta unbutton and unzip it. You guys know those kind of pants? You know what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm talking about? Somebody out there knows. You're hungover? What'd you get up to? Tell me. Under caffeinated, promise. Guys, I'm back on caffeine. For those of you that have known me for longer than a few months this year, you'll know I was a no caffeine boy. You know that when I wanted to get a little crazy on stream, I'd have a mint tea. But I'm back to the venti caffeine. And it's, what's up, Carly? It's good for ADHD. Let me tell you what. Hey, what's up, Soph? Hello. That's every pair of pants. See, Samwise? Is your name Samwise the Overthinker? That's freaking hilarious. We call those standing pants only. No caffeine girl. Well, you're better than us, Nancy and I. Just, I don't know what to do. All right, how's my mic volume? Samwise is your nickname? Zach So Husband material? You don't know anything about me, Prada. Okay, for all you know, I'm ex-husband material. Think on that. It'll help my ADHD brain function, then I can't sleep. Or, yeah, that's fair. It helps me feel like I matter. ADHD didn't appreciate. Yeah. Trying to quit caffeine? Not good. Not good. Carly, get out of here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Get out of here. Get the heck out of here. I'm 30? You know what I mean? Terrible for anxiety, don't care. Yeah. So true. Makes my heart not feel good, but makes my brain feel less bad. First ex-husband? I'm not ready for marriage, guys. I'm not ready for marriage. No. Not ready. Oh, I wish you guys could see Biscuit. His paws are like this, but I'm not moving the camera. It's too much work. How's rock climbing going? It's going all right. Down on one knee. Carly, all right, I accept. Can you support me in Biscuit's lifestyle? Listen, I will. Jesus loves y'all. Yes. Guys, we can't talk about that here. I always get banned. Every time I talk about Jesus, we get banned. I've said this before on stream, I'll say it again. If you make over 300K a year, I will entertain your marriage proposal. If you are making under 300K a year, you don't make enough for me. Sorry. And if we're allowed to sprinkle, then I should be allowed to sprinkle too. Who's y'all? I don't know, Heather. All of us? Does that with a pause. Classy lady. Yeah, classy lady. What about a marriage of convenience? No. I don't want that. What would be convenient about that? Been married to a boy I met in 3rd grade going on 11 years? Well, that's adorable. That's a great. I'm so happy for you. Listen to me since quitting. That's a long time. I've been on there for a while. What's up, Ann? All right, did I miss anyone? Has anyone said something in chat and I've missed it? I'll see you right now. Start it with me, capital M, lowercase e, capital M, lowercase e, exclamation point, colon, and then begin your message. Asking for 5 goats and a cow. I know. 300K in this economy. Ange, those are my standards. I'm sorry. Those you don't have to like them. They're not for you. They are mine. You can have your own standards. If you want to marry someone that makes substantially less than 300K, that's great. Making 0K a year, Daria, you don't even want to marry me. You're just getting hyped up in the chat. All y'all longtime people, we have been friends long enough that you don't actually want this. What am I drinking? This is a caramel macchiato, but I'm not showing you from where. What's up, Ada? You're waiting for the DVD logo to hit the corner. It will hit the corner, I promise. Eventually, if you hang out long enough, it will hit the corner. Here for the yapping and bullshitting personally. Great. 6 figures, a lot to ask for. Lower your expectations if you can. No, Ange, raise yours. Okay? Raise yours. It's frankly weird of you for you to insist upon my own personal expectations for my own partner. I want you to unpack that with your therapist later. Not here though, because I don't have the capacity. I don't have the bandwidth for that. Sorry. That's where I'm going anyway. I don't jet. All right, Carly, you get special privileges. We'll do 150 for you. 50% off. Homemade bread, pasta from scratch. You're already married, Samwise. Stop it. You know what I've been getting lately? Aim higher. See? Angel's telling me to aim higher. You know what I've been getting lately? A lot of married ladies in my DMs. And y'all are lucky that I don't have enough care to insert myself. But you best believe if my partner was sliding in some LA honeys DMs, you're out of here. Goodbye. I just think it's disrespectful. Mindset rooted in reality. Ange, I'm sorry that's not your reality, but lots of people out there make more than 300K. And it's weird of you to, like, here's the situation. Someone who's not even interacting with you is like, hey, here are my expectations for a future partner. Me then coming up and being like, that's unrealistic. Lower it. It's like, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with it. So, and I just think you need to unpack that. Why you feel like you need to insert yourself in a conversation about someone else's romantic life. Josh, that's all I'm saying. Freudian slip. What did I say? Tell me right now. Go for $500,000? I'm okay with 300K. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. A crush on you? Justice for short king. I am a short king. Am I a short king, guys? Tell me right now. Standards needs to match the height. Short king can raise standards. Yeah, short kings have amazing face cards. Hey, thanks, TR. Appreciate you. I think I'm a short king. I love my partner. Hopefully you find someone who meets and exceeds your expectations. Thanks, Lauren. It's a very healthy attachment. Thank you for that. See myself out. Well, I hope that you are okay. You're a good height. You don't even know. You don't even know. This isn't even my real personality, guys. This is all a bit. Leaving now because you're married. Yeah, okay, Angel. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. You started watching Jujutsu Kaisen because of me? You're welcome. Going to hold my next partner today. Good job, Chrissy. Chrissy's? Proud of you. Short kings keep getting taller. I know. 5'6", so the bar is average. 5'6", I think, is tall for a girl. I think I wouldn't put you in the average category. I put you're above average, right? 5'5" is quote unquote average, right? I don't know if that's the global average, but that's the number everybody throws around. Look comfy today. Hey, thanks, Luna. I'm a literal. You're 5'10"? 5'10's a good height too. Oh, you're a hobbit. Okay, got it. That thing I sent you, I guess, makes sense about Spotify excluding songs. Yes, lots of people told me that. I now have been told that. Okay, so how do I do that? I'm listening to music right now. Right click. Do I have to add it to a profile to exclude it from my... How do I do that, guys? Or I can go into offline mode, you said? Is private session offline mode? Is that what that is? Hey, what's up, Helena? Helena? Am I saying that right? I've never tried to say your name aloud, even though we've conversed. Love the plants. Thank you. You can see this over here. This fuck right there just wrecked that. I had another one of these right there. And he wrecked it. Hey, what's up, Don? Zach is 5'6". You'll never know. How's Chicago? I thought you said you were spending some time in LA. Did I totally miss that? What's up, Jennifer? What do I think about Ian? But, you know, have fun, communicate, be consensual. Biscuit, I'm your biggest fan. Get in line. It looked like he's going back around too. I know. I spun this plan a couple months ago because I was hoping that it would slowly churn itself upright, and I had a piece of cardboard in there fixing it, but he fucked it up, bro. He fucked it up big time. He terrorizes plants, bro. You have an orange cat too, so you get it. You get it. You get it. Wow, we're already halfway there, guys. All right, I will show you the fit, the full grandpa fit, and these are my cake pants. Once we hit 20,000 likes on TikTok. So if you want it, then fine. Just there for 2.5 days. I was in the studio. Well, maybe next time. I hope you made some bangers, some bops, some tunes, some anthems. I have not seen Gladiators 2, but as someone who gets a lot of comments on the internet that I look like both those main characters, I'm kind of afraid to. Cake pants, yeah, there you go. Tap away. Because my fur baby, I know. So this pothos plant, here, all you cat people can judge me for this. So pothos is obviously toxic to cats, but they have to ingest like a fairly large quantity. And the thing is, it will cause like irritation and nausea. So most cats will not eat enough to do that. This fucking fuck. I'm not allowed to curse. This fudging fudger, you can probably tell, he just chomps. He doesn't eat it, but you know, maybe once a day, twice a day, he'll just go up and chomp. This guy is drugging himself. He's numbing himself. And honestly, fair, but it's so strange. I'm not your biggest fan. I'm your smallest fan. Dang, how small. You must catch up next time. Yes, totally. Do you have another LA trip coming up? The most handsome man? That's not true. Because other men exist. But I'll take top. I don't even know. Out of all the men in this planet, I think I could be in the top 1 million. Out of all the men on the planet, I think I could be in the top 1 million handsomest men. Just saw TikTok and immediately. Hey, what's up, Moikera Moore? Leave Biscuit alone. Reading slump? Have you read Red Rising? I really like that one. Your apartment aesthetic is top tier? No, it's not. It's terrible. I need to fix it. Top 500 out of all the men? I don't know about that. Biscuit is the handsomest little man. I know, right? Why did I think you were English? A lot of people think that. What's up with that? What's up with that? Flights of Fancy. Hello, hello. Hey, thanks, Yankee. Wow. Gosh, we're being so nice today, guys. Thank you. Fake plants. Yeah, that honestly might be the move. I don't even know how to say that word, but I'm sorry that your cat is messing with you like that. What's up, Morgan? I know, the last stream was 2 months ago. I have been doing stuff. What stuff? Couldn't tell you, but stuff. Guys, I had such an experience last night, so I was in acting class, and I shared a script I wrote, and I'm so bad. I love writing. I feel like I have a smart brain, but it's so hard for me to sit down and actually write. But we actually casted a script I wrote. I only had about 20 pages done, but it was such a cool experience. You're 1 million, the top one. I think so. I think so. I know that's bold, but I think I would be in the top 1 million handsomest men on the planet. I know that's bold, but I feel like that's fair. Because a million's a lot. And you got to remember, a lot of men are probably like, too young. They're not allowed to be in the contest because the contest has got to be like, probably got to be at least 18. Maybe we cut it off at like 65. Top 500? No. What's up, Coxie? I know, Screen Rant. I know, it was so cool. I really liked it. So fun to work on. I know. I remember you working on your play. That's great. How's the Cali winter? It was so cold this morning. I'm actually in a sweater. Audiobook kick. I love audiobooks. It's all I do. Did I get any good feedback? No, it wasn't constructive feedback, which was good. It was just like to get it out there, to present it. Jeff Goldwoman 7. I know, but we got to cut it off somewhere. We got to cut it off. What's up, Sab? 9 degrees? Damn. 9 degrees? Hey, what's up, Jen? How are you? What's up, yo? Long time no see. The rolls, how the turntables. I just got 12 centimeters of snow last night. Damn. Yeah, guys, feel free to watch the stream wherever. We're live on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. Whatever your preference is all good with me. I usually miss catching your streams because I'm at work, but I'm snowed in right now. Whoa. What's that like? I think it's like 50 degrees here in LA. We did the virtual performance a few weeks ago. It turned out pretty good. I definitely want to take another stab. Yeah, I mean, that's writing, right? You write, you perform it, you hear it, you have people read it, you get feedback, and you keep rewriting, right? Dang, the Bay Area is on Tsunami Watch. My brother just texted me. Nice to see you too. Happy Thursday. Are you streaming today? This is my friend Jen, guys. Here, we'll shout you out over here on Twitch. Wait, maybe I can't shout you out. Oh yes, I can. You were last playing Blops? Heck yeah. If you guys like shooters, Jen plays a lot of shooters. Really good vibes. I have vibe. You guys know I don't shout out unless I have personally vibe check the vibes, and the vibes are vibing. So please drop them a follow, check them out. They just finished a subathon, so I'm sure they're taking a break. They're an Atlanta-based streamer, not an actor. I know a lot of you guys are here because I'm an actor and a voice actor. So unless you do, Jen, are you also an actor? So sorry, I just assumed you weren't after watching you. No streaming today. I watch your streams today. Hey, thanks.
Bye.
No, we just do quick little catch-ups here. Because I've got other stuff to do. Have I shared my Spotify rap? So my Spotify rap was ruined because of this. Because I put on lo-fi beats in the background. So my top 3 were Twitch music, DMCA royalty-free streaming. And I was like, damn. But Young the Giant and Laufey snuck in there. I know, the Bay Area tsunami. That's crazy. Good thing I don't live there anymore. 25 degrees? Damn, where you at, Chrissy? Where you at? All right, guys, we're almost there. 10,000 likes on TikTok. I will give you the fit check. Barry Van Parkour, 3rd year in a row. She's so good. I have a funny story about her. We used to be mutuals on TikTok a couple years ago, because for those of you that have been around for a while, you know that I was popular back in like 2020, 2021. POV King. So we were mutuals. And we were chatting, and then I asked if they wanted to get coffee, and they unfollowed me. That's my claim to fame. That's my claim to fame. But later on, they dropped more music about being in like a toxic relationship with an older guy. So maybe that was it. I'm gonna, but I find that so funny. I thought that was so funny. You saw her alone in SF 2 years ago? I bet that was so good. Where did you see her? I used to live in SF. I'm so in love with you. Plus, I'm fertile and 21. Okay, all right, guys, get this man a coffee. I've got one, guys. Let's not, guys. You can't be saying that stuff. You can't be saying that stuff while I'm working. Okay? Listen, guys, don't be saying that in the chat. Go DM me on Instagram like a normal adult where I'll never see it. It was so small and intimate. It was before she blew up. Oh, damn. But was it in the city of SF or was it in Oakland or the Bay? Michigan, it's 27. Wow. What's the? Hey Google, what's the temperature? Hey, thanks Brooke. I love you. You're the best.
Right now, 61 degrees.
It's 61. In the city. Okay, I'm wondering where it was. I lived in the city for like 6 years. POV King. POV King. Yeah, who else can say that they were mutuals and then unmutuals with Laufey after they asked them to coffee? And you know what's funny is I told that story to an ex of mine who was not nice to me because we were playing the song in the car and she's like, oh my God, I love her. We should go see her. And I, as a secure attachment person, thought it would be funny to share that. And I was like, oh, I have a funny story about this. And she then hated her and wouldn't let me listen to her music anymore. Yes, she was an abusive narcissist, but we're moving on from that. We have moved on. We're doing better. We've lost weight. We've been taking our vitamins. My bald spot is healing. Prolonged cortisol levels are not good for you guys. Not good. Don't date narcissists. And I get it, guys. Do you have anxiety? Are you a people pleaser? Do you struggle with boundaries? I get it. And they weasel their way in and you try to break up with them and they break into your apartment. These are all hypotheticals that may or may not have happened to any of us. What's up, Redhead Angel? Hey, thanks, Pete. Guys, this is all a facade for Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. This is not how I actually am. This is me. This is me most of the day. You ready? This is me most of the day. There you go. Did we date the same person? I don't know, Jen. Let me know. Let's compare notes. How are you doing? Are you okay? Hopefully, are you still with them? Blink twice if you need help. Oh my God, the guy from Quinn. That's me. Yeah, next Quinn drop, guys, is not until Tuesday. So you got some time. Rare glimpse into the sack off camera. Great acting, 10 out of 10. Luckily, I haven't had a boyfriend and I'm 20. Well, you got plenty of time. Got plenty of time. What's up, Sarah? It's been a while. How am I? I'm good. How are you? You missed these lives. What's up, guys? BRB making some nice coffee. All right. Enjoy. Good on you. I went and paid $7 for my artisanal coffee. Hey, thanks, Sarah. All right, what do we? Oh, all right. We hit the TikTok goal, guys. Hold on. Let me button my pants. Here's the fit. Very Grandpa Core. Juniper _ Bloom. Thank you for Naked Pizza Cosmic Zach. Everyone stop what you're doing. Thank you for 5 months. Happy Thursday.
Hope you're well.
I hope you're well. All right, here's the fit. Very Grandpa Core. Very Grandpa Core. Thrifted pants. Thrifted Grandpa sweater. Thrifted flannel. Lucky brand. Dono brand. Dockers. All right, let's take our vitamins. Okay, first up, vitamin B12. It's in gummy form. Next, we got a handful of pills, biotin, for my hair, because my toxic ex made me go bald, and blame me. Next, 2 digestive enzymes. Next, vitamin E. Last but not least, vitamin D, because my doctors, every doctor I've ever been to since a little boy, has told me I am deficient. And that, my friends, are the vitamins I take every single day. Every day, I take these vitamins. Okay, and I'm very bad at taking pills. It's a deficiency of my entire life. Feet for free, don't say that. Don't be saying that. All right, now everyone don't look at me while I do this because I'm really bad at it. We did it. Hey, what's up, Gabby? How are you? Did you change your profile photo? I'm checking. I'm snooping. You did. Your hair's getting so long and so pretty. It looks so nice. All right, guys, I've been yelling too much. Grandpa sweater coming off. Where the hell have I been, Loca? You know, just living my life. You know, give us a hint of the next Quinn drop. Okay, how about you guys guess? And if you get it right, I'll tell you. How about that? All right. Thanks for noticing. I love it. You look so good. How are you? How are the plans, the moving plans? I won't dox you. How are those coming along? Don't look at me, but let me show you my vitamins right before I take them. Yeah. I matched with you on Hinge? That's a lie. I'm not on Hinge. That's a catfish. I'm banned on Hinge because of a catfish. Not last February, but the February before, I was in New York and I was getting a lot of messages being like, hey, I matched with you on blank app and you sent me a weird link and asked for money. And the next thing I know, I'm banned. And they won't appeal it. So I'm not on any of that. What is Quinn? Quinn is a autoerotica app. Going to plan slowly but surely. Well, I'm so proud of you for working so hard. I really am. Guys, I'm proud of all of you. But Gabby, I'm proud of you for not being happy with where you're at, making a plan, making the steps little by little, and putting yourself in a situation where you want to be. Pursuing your dreams, pursuing, you know, where you want to live, new jobs, whatever. And it's not easy to do. A lot of people just stay unhappy and stay where they are, and they just blame themselves and they complain or they blame other people. And like, I get it, I've been there. But I think it's very admirable when we, you know, take a look inside and don't like what's going on, and we make a change. So well done. Well done. Don't give up. Life's too short to stay in a place where you're miserable. Hard agree. Time to focus on myself for real. Meanwhile, Tinder let me match with Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love that. Dating apps suck anyway. Yeah. But Tree Rat, give me some more info. Let's figure out this catfish situation. When did said Hinge match happen? Hey, what's up, Bola? How are you? Are you stoked to not be an SF anymore? Yeah. I mean, I've been out of SF for like 6-7 years. So you tried salsa and beer when I went to Cali? It's so good. Nice. Salsa and beer is the best. You forgot to take your vitamins. Get on it, Catherine. Get on it. Get on it. It's 7 a.m. Words are hard. Sorry. Where are you at that it's 7 a.m.? SF State. I love the plants. Hey, thanks, Gabby. You can see this. My cat, I had to cut one off. My cat fucked it up. You were the first creator I listened to and I started an obsession. Hey, thank you for supporting. Thank you for listening. Okay, guys, has anyone said anything in chat that I've missed and they would like for me to read? Hi from Brazil. Hello. Hello from California. Food still stellar out here? I mean, I'm sure it is, but LA has some really good food. I would argue better than the Bay. We all forgot to take our meds. Hey, take your meds. I hope you're having a lovely day too, Lemon Squares. Can listen to you talk all day. Thanks, Crystal. Guys, it's on the list. I've asked before, but I'll ask again. Would you guys listen, and would you listen on repeat, if I started uploading on YouTube me reading royalty-free books, like old books, like over 100-year-old books? But it takes, audio editing takes so long, so I'm keeping in everything. I'm keeping in the breaths, the coughs, the mistakes. And then what I'll do is I'll read it, and then I'll include like 10 to 30 minutes of white noise afterwards. You would? Okay, guys, because I'm starting to get severely depressed in my life after 7+ years of working towards something and watching Nepo Baby after Nepo Baby succeed. And other social media people. So we need to diversify, guys. We need to build in my universal basic income, not from you guys, but from the ad world. So if I can do that, and then we all listen to it, and then, you know, if YouTube gives me like, you know, $1,000 a month, I'll never go homeless. Are you guys down for this plan? You would 100% listen? Top 8% listeners on Spotify? Okay. Thanks, Elizabeth. We got Chester adjacent content, guys. Yeah. If I could go back in time, I would have done it very differently. I would have taken that character and I would have thrown my artistic integrity out the window and I would have just ran it into the ground. Hey, thanks, Yankees. All right, thanks, guys. But I'm keeping in everything. It's gonna be bad audio quality. It's not gonna be like on Quinn, where I literally go through every single wavelength of everything I say, and I normalize it, and I equalize it, and I edit in everything, and it takes me so long. It's not gonna be like that. It's just gonna be regular. Real. Anything you say, buddy. Thanks, Carly. Appreciate you. Okay. Dorothy says, tell them I said, I promise we film one before Christmas. I'm back Sunday. I have a few days. Okay, I told them. But don't worry, I falsified those comments. I rigged the chat. All right, thanks, guys. Here for the raw cut. Beard and glasses combo. Thanks, guys. I've been trying to lose some weight. Can we tell? I got an email from my manager the other day because, here, I'll show you guys. I got these headshots done, like, in the thick of, like, my abusive relationship where I was abused. I was not the abuser. Thank you. Thank you. And it was also first thing in the morning, so my face was really puffy. And I know this is going to sound really weird to you guys, but, like, as an actor, it is just, like, the unfortunate reality. But I look a little bigger, which is fine from a life standpoint, but from like an acting standpoint, like you have to whatever. So they sent me an email the other day and they were like, hey, you look substantially thinner. But I was just like, it was genuinely the stress. So here, you guys tell me. Hold on. Look at this. This was like in the thick of it. And I like look the same, but you can tell. Right? But they were like, which is more accurate? But the thing is, I'm only maybe 5 pounds lighter. But this is what stress does to you. Yeah, right? So I gotta get new ones. Yeah, no, and again, guys, if you're not an actor, I'm not commenting on me looking bad or whatever. But when you're choosing for a part, yeah, it was definitely the stress. So, anyways, I've lost a few pounds, but yeah, the hair is longer and stuff and whatever. But it just sucks because that shit cost me fucking $600. But I have been getting less work, and I think that's a large part of it. Cortisol, yeah, it was prolonged cortisol. Get at it. I do still do audios, yeah. Weight fluctuations are real, yeah. Can you not edit them slightly? Not in that way. I don't think. Yeah, is Quinn wrapped out yet? Made a big difference. Yeah, it really does. On your phone and get them edited, it might cost less. Yeah, I've got some friends, but I have a photographer that I want to work with, so it costs that much. Well, I went to like a really fancy lady, and I got a lot of looks. I got like 5 or 6 looks. Hello, Gwen. Well, thanks for listening, guys. So, anyways, that's what I've been up to. But I got an email from my manager, and she was like, "Hey," she's like, "I saw you on Instagram, and you look substantially thinner." She's like, "What? Which one is it?" She's like, which one's accurate, you know, because she wants to know, like, what, you know, because I have to look like my headshots. And I was like, I haven't lost that much. I mean, 5 pounds is still 5 pounds. Like, 5-6 pounds is still good. But with weight fluctuations, what's up, Harley? But it was just the stress. It really was just the stress. Heightened cortisol? Yeah, you get it. Hey, what's up, Faith? Thank you for subscribing. They are doing a Quinn wrap, yeah. They are. Quinn Raft is now, yeah, okay. Yeah, I did see the TikTok they said soon. Have you ever been told you're lookalike Pearl Mania? Are you talking to me or somebody else? Because I don't know what Pearl Mania is. I'm assuming that's someone's, Wait, you think I look like this guy? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Wish me luck. I do wish you luck. Thanks, Shar. Stress can change how you carry weight. I know. Do I sleep better with lower cortisol? Yes, you do. Well, I got a text message. Oh, Instagram code. I've also been doing my guanxi. Damn, sorry. That's okay, Envy. I know you didn't mean anything by it. But, like, when people say I look like Ed Sheeran, I'm like, damn, he's talented, but, like, damn. You know? Damn. Fellow Padlet, but you do not like him. Hey, that's all right. People are allowed to have their opinions, and that's okay. Here with me since 2020. Thanks, guys. My aftercare audience. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you guys. I do. Wow. I've been live in a while. Thanks for coming out, guys. We got 152 people chilling with us right now. Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. If I can give you one message to everyone listening there right now, if I can give you one message, F the haters. Live your life. They're jealous because your ass is fatter than theirs. Don't give in. Don't give up. One step in front of the other. We will get to where we want to go. The only way to fail is to quit. Never give up. Never surrender. That's my message for everybody listening right now. Make that your ringtone. When was a profile done? Because it looks different than you. Yeah, it's an old one. That was taken a couple years ago. It's an old one. It's an oldie. But a goodie. I guess I could change it. I don't control that. It used to be like a chibi, like an emoticon. Not an emoticon, like a chibi, like a little cartoon thing. And then they asked if they could change it, and they got that off my Instagram. What's up, Aurora? And the crowd goes wild. And the crowd goes wild. And the best part? What's that TikTok audio? And the best part? No one knows. I think you don't know it yet, but you're my husband. Leia, you don't even know anything about me. What's my last name? What's my favorite color? What's my deepest fear? Do I like to be big spoon or little spoon? Do I like to cook or do I like to clean? Am I a dog or am I a cat person? How big are my feet? These are all things my future spouse would know. Where do you know me from? Canonically, I'm Detective Grizz on NCIS, so probably that. No, I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't. This is Sparta. Size 8 foot? That'd be cool, but no. Be the headline of mine. What am I drinking? A caramel macchiato. All right, how long have we been live, guys? 51 minutes? All right. We got 9 more minutes before we hit the minimum, and then the rest is just who knows. The rest is just who knows. My ADHD, I could flip on a dime. When I started this, I felt very motivated. Now? No, size 13, Carly. Come on. How tall am I? Guess. He's a men's size 5. He's 5'3". Ugh. I would be the best short king. Now we all start masking. I know. I feel it slipping. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This will get me where I need to go. All right, now we just chill for like 10 minutes, guys. Can you imagine? If I just did a stream that was like unmasking stream, and every 10 minutes I just sat here just like this, and then I came back. Yeah, we multi-stream here. For years, we streamed on Twitch exclusively. But I saw a really good piece of advice the other day, and I want to share it with you for any content creators. And he was talking about how if you're a new streamer, if you are, even if you're getting like 20 to 30 views, really you should not be streaming longer than 3 hours and a couple times a week. You should be focusing the majority of your time and attention on creating other forms of content on other platforms to build traffic, because you don't grow organically from just live streaming. And I spent about 2.5 years, almost 3 years. Some of you guys have been around since then, streaming, and I would stream, 20 to 40 hours a week, and I got hella burnt out because you just don't grow from that. And it's pretty wild of a platform, of a business, to take 50% of your profits, because that's what they do. What's up, Deb? What's up, Julia? Hello. Stream themselves sleeping. Yeah, I know. I should do that, right? I feel like it'd be fun to do some IRL stuff, but then that would be like a lot of technical information. If anyone is smart and wants to DM me everything I would need to do IRL streams, I'd take you guys to like Olive Garden and stuff. I'd be that annoying backpack kid, and I'd hook myself up doing homework. Well, what homework you got? Well, homework. What's up, Deb? I already said that. Sorry. He's actually an MLB relief pitcher for 2 hours. It was hilarious. 5'8". I'm 5'11", barefoot, guys, and I don't lie about it. What's my biggest dream right now, Sabina? I would love to be a part of an amazing project, whether it's TV or film or theater, with amazing collaborators, telling a fantastic story, and a part that challenged me and made me grow as an actor, and use all of the skills and capacities I've learned since I started my training as a child. And then I would love for it to be accessible. That'd be my biggest dream right now. See you later, Shar. Good to see you, friend. Nice to be around. Always great to see you, friend. My dream role is the next role. Biggest piece of advice I could give to young people? Anything specific, Lily? Like in regards to acting, or just anything? Just like life? Lots of TV and film opportunities in Toronto, just saying. Get me a Toronto agent. Hey, thanks, guys. You should collab with Andrin, y'all in the same neck of the woods. Collab like from Twitch. Collab with acting. What are we talking about? He's dreaming about traveling to Green Bay. So true. I'd love to. My biggest advice for young actors is just start. What's up, Maria? Been a while since I've been on my FYP. Well, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be on your FYP. My biggest piece of advice, I've said this before, to young actors is just start acting. Especially in this day and age. You don't need to be anywhere. You don't need an agent. You don't need anything. Just start doing it. And if you want to do it, literally start. Wake up tomorrow. Write a scene the next day. Share it with your friends. The next day, film it. The next day, edit it. Just start doing it. And start building that body of work, that experience, because it's going to compound. It's almost like, how they say, like, start investing, or like the biggest mistake was not buying a house at 8 years old. It's not about the... Hey, Renee, thank you for the kazoo, kid. Welcome in. Thank you for subscribing, friend. It's about compounding on your skills over time. Look behind me. No, you freaking wish. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up a bit freaking earlier in the day. See you later, Ray. Favorite / most surprising project this year? I filmed a horror movie this year, and I can't. The music is too loud. The music isn't loud enough. But I'll turn it down. Is that better for you guys? Is that better for you? I think. Are you guys getting double music? I think I've been throwing this whole time. Sorry, guys. I think you've been getting double music. Okay. Better? How's that? I think it was picking up on my microphone too. That's my B. That's my B. Bye, Carly. Have a good day at work. That's my B, guys. 2 months not streaming, and I'm a dummy head. All right, let's get one of these. Scoot you guys down just a little bit. There we go. It's just louder than your voice. Well, the thing is, yeah, it was, but the way that I can see it on my end is I have like an audio mixer, you know, like if you open that up on your computer and I can see the levels. And my voice was much, much louder than the music, but I'm dumb and realized that since I didn't have headphones in, the music was also capturing on it, so it was just mudding it. You don't want to go to a production meeting? What kind of production meeting? What kind of production? Tad quiet now? It's just because the song ended. No, I'm kidding. I'll turn it up a little bit. Can't write scripts to save my life. Prefer performing them. I'm right there with you. You don't want to go to work? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do for work? Self-love here. So true. Writing by being here. Yeah, I get it. Writing is so difficult. I gotta keep writing. I was so inspired by my acting class last night. We read some of my work. It's me at work in a lunch meeting. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Watching you for years, still so nice. Hey, thanks, Kaya. Device piece I stage manage. I'm working on a short film starting next. Nice. What market are you in? You in the US or elsewhere? Trying to figure out why I look familiar? I mean, I've been on TikTok for years. And you're currently viewing me here on TikTok, so could be that. Could be a multitude of smaller acting roles on television. Or maybe we met in real life. Get out of here. You work in HR. Nice. He's gonna get you. You like my plans? Thanks, Bree. Mama Bishki behind you. You're off work till January? Nice. Jealous. You've helped me through a lot, finding peace with myself. Well, I'm so glad to hear that, friend. Send you all the good vibes. Aren't you allowed to play actual music on Twitch now? It doesn't have to be raw. That might be the case, but that's not the case for YouTube. And it's very annoying because I could stream for 3 hours, and because one song played for a minute, they think that they're entitled to the entire revenue. You know, I keep getting emails from YouTube though, because they're like, "Hey, we can't pay you." I mean, I think they only owe me like $50, but they're like, "We can't pay you because your information's wrong," and I'm like, "Oh." So I'll fix that. Okay, guys, let's check. I've been trying to work on my YouTube for years and years and years and years and years and years. How much do we think YouTube owes me in money since 2017? Since 2017, I have been working on my YouTube. How much do we think they owe me? And they haven't paid me yet. I just got a text from my friend. Would you rather be permanently sticky or permanently itchy? $600 is one guess. 2 to 3K. All right. You're in the New York market? Nice. 550. 1,473 and 65 cents. Yeah, my P.O. box is still open. Yeah, I just went there. Come on. It is, since 2017, it is $133.34. But we're going to change that, guys. I'm going to start doing bedtime stories. No audio editing. Maybe 10 to 20 minutes of reading and then 10 to 20 minutes of white noise. And I'll start with one a week and I'll put them in a playlist. but you guys gotta listen to them on loop while you sleep. Can we do that? I'm not a Nepo baby, guys. We all need to collectively come together to help fight nepotism. I know you guys comment every day. I want to see you in a rom-com. I want to da-da-da. I want to see that too for us. But I don't know nobody. I'm still auditioning for guy number 4. So we need to come together and find ways to support me from taking money from the big internet and giving it to me so I can live a life not in debt. Doesn't cost you anything other than clicky clicky click. And let's be honest, we're spending all day clicky clicky click. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be good to clicky clicky click and be like, oh cool, Zach can pay rent now. That's all I'm saying. Anti-nepotism here. I like some of them. What's up, Cattail? What's up, Amy? Hello. I have your Quinn stories in my way of sleeping. Veronica, but I need you to do both. What 2 devices? I don't get paid on Quinn for length of listening. Just, I think, for quality of work and views. Well, no. I mean, I get paid a flat rate. But I just mean those things help them, I think, continue to hire me. See you later, Brooke. Take care. Hey, that's what it's there for, Tana. This is an ADHD friendly stream. No more debt for Zach. That's what I'm saying, guys. You know, what if I woke up every day and I knew that, you know, YouTube ads cover my rent? You know what I'm saying? And then that way, even if I'm depressed, I'm not going into debt. Hey, that's okay too, Vanessa. Hey, thanks, Lamont. I appreciate you. Credit to Ray Nicholson, who waited till his dad retired to even start in HW. Oh, is that like a Nepo baby? You need me to put you on my phone and iPad? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Hey, thanks, Veronica. Count me in. Hey, what's up, CK? Adblock pays off. All right, guys. So that's gonna be on the list. What are some royalty-free? I'll write it down. What are some royalty-free stories you'd like for me to read to you guys? Jack Nicholson's son. Well, I personally don't think, it's still a Nepo baby. It doesn't matter if your parents are retired or not, because you're still, you know, whatever. And listen, guys, I have nothing against Nepo babies. Totally fine with that. I just wish they would let me in too, you know? And really how Hollywood works is any of the big auditions only go to the big agents, and the big agents are not interested in you. It's like you know, when you're first starting your job, where they're like, hey, do you want this entry level position? You need 5 years of experience. And you're like, well, how do you get experience? They're like, get a job. And they're like, can I have a job? And they're like, you need experience. It's like that in Hollywood, but with like the larger auditions, or you know, and they're like, no, unless you have a famous parent or you're already a lead in Netflix, like, we don't want to work with you. And then you're like, okay, you and your 64 cents against the world. That the advice you were giving a year or two, I feel like that was the advice a year or two ago. Sounds like you've been having a tough time, but I believe you're going to do the whole thing. Thanks, guys. They are gatekeeping me. I know. I mean, that's just life, you know. And I'm like mostly joking. Like I don't want to live my life focused on other people and stuff, you know. Like I'm very thankful that I get to do what I do. You know, I get to support myself here in Los Angeles and stuff. But we're going to keep going, guys. And through the collective power of you and me, eventually we'll get there. The thing is, I know that I have more to give. And I know that there are amazing artists and directors and writers that I would love to work with and would love to work with me. I'm just trying to get to a place where I get access to those things. And we'll just keep going. They'll hire you. I know. I have dreams of like pitching myself to like big companies, and then a big executive man is like, but you're a nobody, kid. And I'll just be like, wait till you see my friends on the internet. Bog from Wicked. Well, I can't sing, so that's okay. But you know who I could have been? Any Noah scented male role. I could have been Archie from Riverdale. I could have been that one guy in the Jordan Peele horror movie, Us. You know, the Fry's employee that had bleach blonde hair. Internet creators valuables, etc. Well, the thing is, they do, in a sense that they what's his name? Noah Beck, just did a movie, and it seemed like he did really well, and Addison Rae. But it's like, it's again, you got to be like, you got to be way up here. Why romance book to film corner? Yeah, I do that. Or guys, or we just do it ourselves. All you guys out there who are creatives, who want to make movies or write books or audiobooks, just call me. Just call me up. F Hollywood. I feel like when you cram yourself in a typecast like that, you're selling yourself short. That is one way to look at it. However, the prevailing thought of Hollywood, which I tend to agree with, is the more specific you make yourself, the higher likelihood you have of getting cast. So if you're a generalist, if you're just like, I can do anything, you probably won't get cast. But if you're like, I am so good at doing this one type of role, and you're in a smaller pool, you have a higher likelihood of getting cast. And then once you kind of prove yourself in that typecast and people are coming to you with opportunities, it's easier then to branch off. Does that make sense? So for me, for instance, I speak German. I've gotten a lot more work from that as opposed to just being like, I can do German, I can do Russian, I can do French, I can do American Southern, I can do Texas, I can do New York, I can do period, I can do whatever, But yeah, what kind of role do I think I fit? Honestly, that's part of my problem, is that I genuinely believe that there is no limit. I've spent so long training. I watched him play Fall Guys on Twitch once. I'm so excited for that, guys. I'm excited for me to get to a place in my career where other people know us and you guys get to be like, I'm a fucking OG. I used to watch him stream. Keep the faith, I believe in you. Hey, thanks, Lindsay. Capitalize one thing, that's all you be cast for. Not true, Bree. Just not true. And because there's two situations in the hypothetical we're painting. One, you don't want to be typecast, so you do not continue to do Katherine Hegel's downfall. I'm sorry, you're just so wrong in so many ways, Brie. I'm so sorry. With respect and love and life. She's a top A-lister. She decided to stop acting for a while. She's done a lot of different types of roles. I wouldn't consider her a typecast. The only time you really get stuck in a typecast is when you choose to be. Because if you are lucky enough to be in a position of an actor where people are writing roles for you, you are in a position. She was not horribly to work with, Brie. I'm just going to encourage you to do a little more research, to look past a couple of tabloid headlines. She was considered horrible to work with because she stuck up for herself on the Grey's Anatomy set that was incredibly abusive and homophobic and racist, and so they wrote her off. And Hollywood loves to kind of all jump on a train, especially with women, strong, independent women who stick up for themselves, and then that becomes like a prevalent thing. But it's just not true. She's a totally fine, nice person who is just sticking up for herself and other people and equal pay for women around her. Had a terrible day. I want to cry here, treating myself to subscribing. Thank you, Zazuker. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing and for being here. Don't forget about us. I'll never forget about you guys. Margot Robbie got typecast and she took a different roles. Yeah, guys, there is no such thing as like being stuck in your typecast unless you want to be. If you are at a position in your career where people are writing you roles, you are genuinely, that's like making $600K a year. I'm trying to give you an analogy of like, you are at such a high position. And you're then in a place where you have money, you have resources, where you can branch out if you want to. And there will be smaller roles who would love to have you that are completely different. Or, like a lot of actors, you can start your own production company. So yeah, that's just kind of how I look at it. Robert Pattinson gave past being Edward. Yeah, I used to say for a long time I would love to have his career. I would love to fucking get a blockbuster success of some smutty vampire stuff and then just go work with amazing indie directors for a decade. Applies to any work field. That's why people with masters get degrees. Yeah, so true. Jesus loves me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Versatility pays. Yeah. So that's just not true. Getting stuck in a typecast. But that being said, you know, like there is the downside of, like, you know, maybe mainstream Hollywood, you know, will be like, oh, but you could look at Bryan Cranston. You know, homie played a dad on television for 8-10 years. And then, you know, and then when he was done, they were like, hey, you want to do this more? And then he was like, no, you know, and he did one episode of X-Files, and the writer was like, hey, I want to work with you. So yeah. He was a YouTuber first. Yeah. I mean, you just got to stay consistent and mentally positive or whatever. But let's change the subject, guys. Made 2 movie short film. Once he gets big, I'll direct recommend. Or even now, he doesn't even have to be big. Feared being a family actress. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely always going to be a fear. But if you can name an actor's name, if they are a household name, they're not struggling, and they're not stuck in a typecast. And even if the 3 large, you know, companies are only considering them for the roles, like I said, you're at a position. Like being a top CEO, making $600K a year. You're in a position where you can now go do your own things. Full length Among Us had a Discord friends username character, sadly due to one of the characters. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's intense. There's not. What's up, Ryan? There's just, life's too short for that. Better than my eyesight. This is the Lumix G4. Maybe G7. I think it's G4. It's a Panasonic. Bridgerton. You know, I need to learn a British accent. What's up, Nicole? You know, my friend actually was just cast. She's a Chinese American actor, or maybe just Chinese actor. I think American. But she was just cast as one of the daughters in the next season of Bridgerton. And she has an American accent, but she's going to be doing a British accent. And I don't know, she might have been the first non-British English actor to be cast in Bridgerton. So I got to work on that. What am I asking Santa for Christmas? A better brain. Hey, thanks, Z. I can't do English. I'm sorry. I need to work on it. He got featured in an article? Nice. Congratulations for him. We have books. Plan for the rest of my day. I was supposed to hang out with a friend. Sorry, guys. But their car is getting fixed. So now I have the afternoon open. And then this evening, I'm having a virtual game night with some friends of mine. UK folks can rate your accent. I'm not doing English. I don't have it. What's up? Is it Carrie? Carly? What's up, Brianna? You need me in a way that's considering a feminism. I think that was like a highly rated Quinn comment of mine. Better brain. What games am I playing? I am playing a game called World of Warcraft tonight. We are doing it 10-man. So 10, me and 9 other people are getting together. And we are essentially going to do kind of like puzzles together. We're going to fight like dragons and stuff. And for those of you that are familiar, I will be doing the Firelands raid in Cataclysm with my guild. I have been playing World of Warcraft since like 2004. I've also been playing Classic. Maybe we'll do a Classic stream if you guys want some chill leveling. I made a mage. I've been AoE farming. For the 2 people in here that know about that, it's my first time. I usually play melee classes. Yeah, I'm a big nerd. It's essentially, for those of you that don't know, I'm kind of just like, I'm kind of playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Sort of, kind of. Plans for Christmas. I will be spending it with my family down in San Diego. Active on Threads. Yes, I have been active on Threads, guys. I should post on Threads today too. Libby123, thank you for subscribing for 3 months. Thank you for Naked Pizza Cosmic Sack. How does the stream look on TikTok, guys? Does it look weird? I know I'm like horizontal. What do you guys do? Do you guys just like turn the phone? Irish Australian worst action? Yeah, my Irish is professional grade. I guess you can turn it sideways, right? For those of you watching on TikTok, are you guys just turning it? No. Sense and Sensibility, all right. Hey, it's Lindsay. Thank you for the 6 months and thank you for Naked Pizza Cosmos. Everyone stop. Thank you for the 6 months, friend. How are you? Marley was dead, to begin with. There is no doubt whatever about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it, and Scrooge... Okay, I'm not messing up because I'm good, but let's mind. I don't say that to... I don't mean to say I know of my own knowledge what there is particularly dead about a doornail. I might have been inclined myself to regard a coffin nail, so there's gonna be some bleeps and stuff. What do you think? Hi, Kimiko, how are you? All right, just letting you know, cause I don't got time to be going through all that. Green screen in front of a fireplace. Yeah, we'll put up a fireplace right here. And I'm not taking off. It's loud in Hollywood. I'm not taking off any of the sounds, any of the sirens. I'm leaving it all. Sorry. Go-to Starbucks order lately has been a caramel macchiato. All right. You better, if I get flamed from YouTube people, y'all better come to my defense in the comments. Just saying. Hydration check. Yeah, good call. Thank you, Hannah. How are you, Kimiko? Mistakes are fine. All right. Okay. Edgar Allan Poe. We could do Edgar Allan Poe too. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll do a bit of reading, and then it'll taper off with some white noise. And you guys gotta listen to it. What's up, Quinn Girl? I feel like I saw one of your things. You posted something or mentioned me in something, and I didn't understand where you were like saying something about millennials or something like that. And what's the problem with that? I'm not a young man. I felt like you were trying to disparage me for being a millennial or something like that. But I'm 30, brother. I'm an adult. So what's going on with that? Holidays are crazy. I bet. Mine have been crazy too. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm ready. I'm ready for your visit, friend. We're ready. Got me through my stay. Hey, I'm so glad, Tiffany. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right. Christmas plans. I'm hanging out with my family. What about you? What's my favorite color? Deep green, like a forest green. Okay, all right. It's coming. You guys better listen to it. I want 1,000 views within a week. How was Thanksgiving? It was good. My brother and his wife hosted for the first time because they had a house. They bought their own house, so they wanted to host. Do you need a site for the book? Because I have a good one. I think I just Googled royalty-free books. I think it went to like Project Gutenberg. Are your listeners under 30? No, my listeners are all ages. I'm just saying that they posted something and it made me feel like they were trying to be mean to me. Aging in my personality. Yeah, I've always been old. Personally, 1,000 views. Okay. I think that's a good goal for us. Hey, that's okay, Marvini. Marv. That's what it's here for. What's up, D Fort? Good afternoon to you too. In this economy? I'm gonna fight you for this. Do I consider yourself a millennial or Gen Z? I am a millennial. It's funny. How old are you, bro? What are you? Are you Gen Z? Are you older than millennial? I don't know. You gotta be young. Because older people wouldn't make fun of millennial humor, I don't think. I feel like they wouldn't know it. How do I millennial humor? You're saying I go, check please. You think I do that, brother? Come on. And Gen Z humor is literally going like, fucking liking role model for going like, bro, what the heck? Bro, I'm like, bro. Like, come on. Just as bad. You've never had turkey? I'll make you turkey. You gotta have turkey at least once. Exillennial here? What does that mean? Hey, thanks, Gene? I'm messing. I'm 94, so. Is 22 considered Gen Z? I think it is. I think it's 97. Yeah, I don't wear skinny jeans. I gave those up over the pandemic. Gian. Okay, nice to meet you. A Leo coming out. You have said small once. Yeah, I'm a mix. I'm chronically online. I was an early adopter of TikTok, guys. I was on TikTok in 2019. I was on TikTok when you couldn't tell your millennial friends that you had TikTok. In 03, baby? Yeah, I think that's gotta be Gen Z, right? Gotta be. Being offended by the millennial humor comment? Oh, I'm not actually offended. Trust me. If I was offended, guys, you would know because I wouldn't be joking about it. Matching the aesthetic of my house. Nice. It's thrifted. It's Lucky Brand, but it's thrifted. 96 to 2002 is Gen Z? I thought it was 97. And the things change all the time. For years, they were saying, please say skibbity toilet. No, what the Sigma? No, bro, no. Come on. Quit causing trouble, Kimiko. Mid-90s babies are awkward in between. Yeah. Well, I mean, but I have a younger sister. So. And I'm chronically online, so. Did I apologize to my cat for yelling at him? No, he's look what he did. Look what he did. Look at that. Look at that. Look what he did to my plant. He needed to be disciplined. Musically? Yeah, you're an OG for sure, Hannah. Since it was Musically, you guys are OGs for sure. I got in like 2018, 2019. It makes people so interesting. I had a date with a Gen Z and it didn't go well, so I don't know if I'll be doing that again. I tried not to judge, and I don't think it had anything to do with that too much, but bro, it was just not good. And then I politely asked if we could be, just stay friends, and they never replied to me, and I was like, okay. The plant deserved it? No, this plant has been terrorized by biscuits since day one. Skibbity toilet, I know. I don't even consider it a date because it wasn't like a structured thing. It was just like, hey, let's meet up and talk or whatever. I'm only referring to it as that because we were like both single and we like talked about that and stuff. But I don't consider it a date unless it's like specifically like, I'd love to take you out, and then like we do that whole thing, like, I pick them up, we go to dinner, I plan it, whatever. But for the story, it's easier to say that. Told him you're not interested. Oh yeah, I'm very direct. You hurt your hand bowling? Damn. Dating sucks nowadays. It's not great. Didn't go well? Yeah. I mean, it really has nothing to do with age at the end of the day. It just has to do with people's maturity and life stage and goals. People can be very far apart, but if they share the same life goals and they're at the same life maturity and they communicate that and they are not feeding into like a weird power system, whatever, it can be fine. But people can be the same age and one can be on a totally different plane. But yeah, typically speaking, generally speaking, hopefully there's like a correlation between age and maturity. But that's not always there. Toying thought, yeah, the vibe is so far off. Yeah, so true. But since I'm 94 and I spend so much time online, I'm sometimes the coin toss. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, I can go out with someone who's my age or a little bit older, and we just like have nothing in common. Just bad at it. I bet. Give me a go. I bet. I'll bet everybody. I am 30, yeah. 30-year anniversary 2 days ago. Nice. I love that. You don't radiate millennial? Nice. And maybe because I don't. Well, I mean, just like any demographic or age group, you know, like so few people are the stereotype. Or where it's at, if you say so. Humor is very big to me. Humor is very important to me. So if we can't connect on a humor level, it's just not going to work for me. And so, regardless of what age you are, like we need to have some type of common ground in that way. And I have friends of all different ages that I find hilarious. So probably always going to be single. I think truly the person is out there for everybody if that is something you want, but it does have to come from a place of security, because I do think that the energy we put out into the world is what we attract back. And I get it. Listen, I've been all over the place. How old was I when I had my first cell phone? My parents bought me a cell phone when I was, I think, 11 or 12. I was in 6th grade. It was 2006. And it was a Nokia brick phone. It was like this big, and it had minutes. But since I was T-Mobile, I got free talk and text after 9 p.m. And I'm showing my age here by this. But I didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't get my first smartphone until college. Find it easier to date someone who's ADHD or neurospicy? Yes and no. I don't think it has to do with that, personally, for me. Maybe because I'm pretty high functioning. So it doesn't make it easier or not easier. What is most important is being with people who are like accepting. So whether they are neurospicy or not, regardless of that, some people are pretty closed off and stuck in their ways, and some people are not. So that's kind of the defining factor to me. But it obviously is nice to like be with people who like have things, like the quote unquote date I went on. And I'm hesitant to call it a date because, you know, for me a date is when I'm like specifically like, hey, I like you, I have interest in you, I'd like to take you out. And for me that has a series of events, and then there's a certain level of intention and also like planning that comes with it. I can be kind of traditional in some ways, in the sense of like, you know, if I ask you out, like I want to come pick you up, or I'll call you a car, and of course I'm paying, but I'm like that in my friendships too. And I'm going to come up with things for us to do, and I want to find out what you like and what kind of food and what, you know. So that's like a very structured kind of thing. And this was not that. This was more like, oh hey, we met, like yeah, let's meet up and talk or whatever. And especially first time meeting someone, for me personally, everybody's different. I don't like that set of expectations before we've even like agreed that we like each other and we want to like see each other like that. So I'm hesitant to even call it a date. It was just more like meeting a stranger for the first time. But part of the reason I ultimately, you know, told them I wasn't interested in them romantically, it was a hang, was they were so closed off. And a lot of the stuff they were saying was just really judgmental. You know, and they were talking about like, you know, they were talking about how like, you know, they typically like older, you know, they usually typically like to date older because they're looking for like a certain level of security or maturity or whatever, which is totally fine. I would never judge anyone for their expectations. But they were being so judgmental of like, it's like this. I saw TikTok the other day where I think they were obviously young and they were being like, dating older is so fun until you realize why they're still single at 27. And I'm like, bro, first of all, how fucking young are you to think 27 is old? And second of all, I'm like, it's okay not to have shit figured out. Moving tomorrow with Joe Tomlin? No way. That's a fucking throwback. Do you actually have that class? Oh no, what's up, Rachel? I was like, what? How are you? How are you? It's good to see you. We were in it. No, I know that, but it took. I can't. On my screen, the things are so small. You know what? I genuinely think you probably don't even remember, but you know, at the last day of class, we were all like sharing feedback with each other. You know what I think about to this day is you complimented me and then immediately humbled me. And I would say maybe about once a year, it like pops up into my mind. Like we were all like talking about each other or whatever, and you like paid me a compliment about something. I think something relating to like my energy or like having some type of like authenticity or whatever. And you gotta remember, at the time I was like 18, 19, right? Like I was still kind of hyper. And then afterwards we were all standing in a circle and we were like goofing off, and I think we were dancing, and you remember how we had to be like different colors and stuff, and I was dancing around and I was like, now I'm purple, now I'm red, whatever. And I forget what you said, but you looked at me and you were just like, okay man, like we said that you had good energy and now you're being whatever. And it just in the moment I was just like, I was so fucking humbled. But I want you to know I still crack up. But the compliment you paid me was very kind, and I still think about it. But that's so funny. It's so funny that you're here. Zach Cameron, commercial break. Is there a chapter in your life you wish you could forget? What if you can call Brighter's Day Inc. offering a paternal non-circular procedure to erase all your unwanted memories, make an appointment, collect things, connect to a memory, and sign approval? I love that. Story about your plan. Biscuit is an angel. I know. He knows it. You're always valid. Right back at you, Rachel. Right back at you. Now we're here. 12 years later. Time flies. What are you up to? Are you still in the Bay? My favorite Quinn audio man. Hey, thanks, Ray. I appreciate you. Still single, it's rough out there. Yeah. So anyways, that hang with that person, they were just so judgmental. And I was just looking at them the whole time, and I was just like, bro, you can't be out here saying that kind of stuff. Because like, you know, they were essentially insinuating that like once you get to a certain age, like, you know, you need to like have your whole life figured out, you know. And I get where they were coming from, you know, like there is some truth to like, say you go on a dating app and there's like a 45-year-old dude. It's like still figuring out my relationship type, my intentions, whatever. But I tried to communicate to this person. I was like, hey, ultimately, we're all going to be learning things about ourselves for the rest of their life. However, using things as an excuse to hide your intentions or be disingenuous with your intention is the problem. I think they also said something about, you know, we were talking about like acting, and I'm in an acting class right now, and they were like, hey, aren't acting classes just like male manipulator places, and everyone just like validates that? And I was like, no. I don't think so. I was like, there's actually acting classes out there where they'll call you out on your bullshit. Finally made it to a live. Watching your recorded streams helped me get so much stuff done. Hey, what's up, Shanzi? Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if you ever miss a stream, if you like these vibes, you know, they're very much like FaceTime vibes with your friends. They're archived on YouTube. I don't have like the first year of my streams saved, or year or two, because I didn't realize that Twitch wouldn't keep them. But yeah, you can check them out there. We never stop learning. Be the best version of yourself. Yeah, I so agree. What a wild thing to say. I know. But ultimately, we just were not going to be friends because, we were texting afterwards just a very little bit. And I couldn't even tell if they liked me or whatever. But, I was just feeling like just friend vibes. And they were like, hey, yeah, like we can hang out again. But like, I'm going to be busy for like 3 weeks. And like, even if I was interested in them like that, which I was not, like, you can't just go on a date and then be like, I'll get back to you. It's like, no, okay, sorry. But I was just like upfront with them. I was like, hey, like, thanks so much. Like, it was great getting to know you. I was like, I'm just a very upfront person. And I just wanted to be transparent that I feel like our connection is platonic. But I would love to be friends. And, I personally think that that's the best foundation for anything. So, I would love to hang out as friends when you're free. And they just like never replied, and I was like, that's okay. We also don't have to be friends. I don't need a friend that's judgmental. Support her, because someone definitely hurt her. Yeah. How many plants do I have? Maybe like 6 or 7. Weird judgy vibes. I know, we were just like hanging out. Never felt more secure when open to girl. Yeah. I do think friends to lovers is still the spirit argument. Yeah, totally. I mean, I don't want to be lovers with anyone unless we're friends first, you know? Seems so familiar. You know, people say that a lot, but I've been on TikTok for a long, long time. So, could be that. Could be that. Perhaps you saw me briefly on television? Very, very, very briefly? What's up, Madison? I hope you're having a good day. All my relationships started as friends. Can confirm is great. Yeah, I mean, that should be the foundation, right? Like, I don't want to be in a relationship if we're not friends. I used to watch your videos a couple years ago. Oh, thanks, Clementine. I appreciate that. How do I feel about ghosting? I think it's kind of lame, personally speaking. Yeah, friends who ghost you are not good friends. The only time I think ghosting is acceptable is if you are concerned for your safety in any capacity. So if you're concerned for your safety in any capacity, block, whatever, get them out of here. Get it. You don't owe them shit. That being said, just here for the DVD screensaver. That's why it's here, Kat. That being said, it is so easy. Like, taking out mental health, whatever, out of it. The act of just typing a text message and just telling someone you're not interested in them only takes a very short amount of time. True, I know, Dexter, I do. Are you going to say I look like Michael C. Hall? So I think ghosting is kind of lame. Outside of if you're concerned for your safety, then yeah, ghost them. I just think it's so easy to just be like, hey, great chatting with you. Just wanted to let you know I'm not feeling a romantic connection here, but you're great. I'm wishing you the best, you know? Because your eyes. Oh, thanks. Is it Lou? Thank you so much. Yeah, it will hit the corner a few different times. I'm pretty direct too, yeah, to a fault. I'd rather people just be direct with me. Binging all your content since. Aw, thanks, Suzuka. Zuka. Bist du ein Deutscher? Kennst du Zuka? It means delicious. Or sweet. Not everyone has emotional intelligence, though. True. Witch hunt cancel me after I ghosted them when they literally harass me on date? Yeah, that's, I mean, if someone harasses you, if someone's weird. But that being said, I don't think you necessarily need to give anyone an explanation, especially if you've only been on like a date, or if you've never been on a date. Just watch me Madison short film. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I did used to do acting videos. Yeah, they're on my page. Living with the feeling of what if. I'd rather be uncomfortable in the moment and honest and go than ghost. Yeah, I agree, Carly. But that being said, I don't think you can ghost someone unless you have met. Like, I think there was someone who maybe I like texted with for a second. And I think they sent me a message the other day and they were like, hey, I'm cleaning out my phone. Like, I have too many Zacks. Who is this? And then I still had the thread. I was like, oh, it looks like we chatted, whatever. I was like, how are you? And they were like, oh, I remember you not getting back to me and ghosting me. And I was just like, I personally don't feel like you can ghost someone if you've never met. Sorry. So some people will feel entitled to things that they're not entitled to. So it's a line. And they really have no excuse. Yeah. Do I have a love language? Yeah, mine is, first and foremost, mine is physical touch. I'm a big physical touch person. However, people misrepresent physical touch, especially creepy men, as like, my love language is physical touch, so we gotta cuddle and fuck. No. Physical touch love language is like you're washing the dishes and you get a hug from behind. Or you're out in public and like a reassuring hand on the shoulder or the back. Or holding hands. Or I love to sit on the same side of the booth. That is my love language. Then my next one, it's tied between quality time and words of affirmation. And depending on which one I have, the other one goes up. So if we're spending time together, I don't need to talk about it. If we can't spend time together, I need words of affirmation. Yeah. Neck would hurt? Well, we don't have to like hurt. I wouldn't do it on a first date unless the vibes were good. How can you tell someone you need more from them without making feel like they aren't enough? Stick to I statements. So like, hey, I just wanted to communicate to you, kind of my expectations and my boundaries. And if you feel like you can't meet these expectations, that's totally fine. You're so valid in that, just as I am valid in what I need. And then just stick to I statements. Be like, in a relationship, I need check-ins, I understand if you don't have the capacity to be talking all the time. It could be as simple as a 10-minute phone call at the end of the day. Or keep me in the loop. So just stick with it about you. You're a cool lad. Same side of the booth on first date. I love it. But yeah, on a first date, probably not the move. Unless the vibes are immaculate. Gotta say. Big quality time, girl. Yeah. I would say quality time is physical touch and quality time. 5 a.m. here. Where are you in the world? It has been a while. How are you? The new episode of the podcast, we just peer pressured Dorothy. She said she's back on Sunday. She's been filming. What can I say about long distance relationships? Different for everybody. Very difficult. Not something I would be able to enter, I think, unless I already had a foundation with that person. No judgment to other people, but I wouldn't be able to start a relationship long distance. I think I could transition to it. Or if I had a solid friendship with someone, like years and years, and then it developed into more, but geographically, because I'm also ambitious, I'm very career oriented. Hopefully I get to a place in my career where I am traveling a lot more, so it could work for me. I could see a situation where it's working, but for me personally, I couldn't start it that way. Validation for your feelings, yeah, totally. And honestly, if you're trying to communicate with someone about things that you need and expectations and boundaries, and they're being like, I guess we should just break up then, or like, I guess I'm not doing it. It's like, all right, red flag, goodbye. Thank you, next. Gifts and small attentions, that's cool too. Acts of service is how I show my love. What's up, Jazz? I love doing things for people. Your man just moved to Scotland. Whoa. Beautiful area. Hope to visit next February. Come through! Come through, friend! Got lots of recs for you. Thoughts on abstinence? Fine. I think if that's your choice and it works for you. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's early as hell. Filipino friends, go to bed. Was this playlist? No, not. Yeah, basically. Madison, basically. Nothing wrong with abstinence if that's your own personal choice. My issue with abstinence is when we are teaching it to children as the only form of sexual health. And we're enforcing some type of pseudo-religious morality on it. If it's someone's choice, great. In my opinion, though, it should not be the end-all, be-all sexual education solution for children. Go back to sleep. All right, bye, Kim and Ko. Sleep well. If you ever delete your love at first sight video, I'll cry. I think about it. Just remember that Office episode? Heck yeah, that's why it's there. Sometimes I give more to the person with than they give to me. And that's important to know, Lou. That's important to know. And you're valid in the way that you love and the way that you give love to people, just as you're valid in wanting that same level back. There's nothing wrong with putting a lot into the relationship and expecting that back. And it's also not wrong if someone can't do that. The issue where it becomes wrong, in my opinion, is if one of these two people is trying to manipulate or belittle or antagonize the other because of that. Bible Belt, yeah. To try to do that. And I think that's great, Nancy. I think that's great. That's your choice. And if that works for you, I think that's amazing. My only thought around abstinence was when it came to educating children. My love language is hugs and food. Right there with you. As a American Italian man. Do more curve appreciation audios? It is on the list. I've got such a big list. Any tips on how to meet people off the dating apps? Yeah, couple of tips. become a regular somewhere. Just start going to the same cafe, the same bar, same gym around the same time, and you'll naturally start to meet people. And the second thing I will tell you is don't be afraid of rejection. If you are a lady interested in men, you know, this is a stat. It's like 80% of women who make the first move, like it winds up in a long-term relationship. Just make the move. If you see a guy you like, just make the move. But be okay with the rejection. And just, you know, that's okay. Rejection is part of life, and it genuinely makes you stronger. As someone who gets rejected for a living, and I know what you're thinking. You'd see me and you're like, this guy's got it all figured out. I get rejected all the time, both professionally and personally. I walked up to a cute girl on the street a couple weeks ago. I saw her. I was like running a couple months ago, and I ran into her. Not actually, but like her and her dog, and we had a chat and whatever. And I thought she was so great. She had such good energy. I loved her style. And so for the next couple weeks, I would go on my run, and I would hope to run into her, but I never saw her. And then I was getting coffee one morning, and something told me, I was like, you know what, let me walk to the end of the block. I think she might be there. And I saw her there. And I was so nervous. My heart was pumping. I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And so I went up there. She did not remember me. I, of course, remembered her and her dog. And we started talking, and I didn't look my best. It was early in the morning. My hair was wet, you know. But I just shot my shot, and I was just like, hey, you know, like we were like talking. I was like, hey, you're, you know, I'll make up a name. I was like, oh, you're Jane, and your dog is Jane too. And she's like, yeah, I could tell she's over there. I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I was like, we met very briefly. I live right here. I was like, so I remember. And she's like, oh, okay. And then, you know, I went to leave. I do think it's important when you're asking out women to be very casual about it, and also be very open in your body language. I think adding in a sense of like, hey, I can't stay, but I just wanted to say something really quick. And I was like, honestly, I think you have such great energy. I was like, I'd love to give you my phone number if you're interested. And she was like, I have a boyfriend. I was like, oh, not a problem at all. I was like, honestly, I just remember you because you had such a good sense of style. I was like, but you know, maybe I'll see you around. And I left. But like, you got to be okay with the rejection, guys. So those are my tips for you. Is just be okay with the rejection and just go for it. Just go for it. You know? But I get rejected all the time. Literally all the time. All the fucking time. Professionally and personally. Did you do Italian food for Thanksgiving? No, we did traditional. We did traditional because my brother and his wife were hosting. You're an amazing speaker. Thanks, Ipez. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, so true. So true. But we were speaking on the subject. People were asking for tips on how to ask people out. And those are my tips, guys. Don't be afraid. Rejection, it's good for you. Just go for it. Yeah, I don't know if that's a real stat, but I feel like that's the stat that floats around is like most women who make the first move on a guy, it's like a very high likelihood that it'll. How do you approach boundaries with others by chance? What do you mean? Like, how do I make someone feel comfortable when I'm approaching them? And guys, I don't approach people very, very often. But like I said, she just had such a good sense of style, and I love a girl with a dog or a cat. I love animal people. What does a normal week look like for you balancing your acting career, Quinn, content creation? It really just depends. It depends on the week. Sometimes I'm traveling for work. Oftentimes I have like a Quinn thing I'm working on. Obviously I've been slacking on the streams, but I try to get a couple of those in. Been trying to do more writing as well, and then my acting class, and then of course like having a social life. So my weeks really vary. But there's usually, out of all those tasks, I try to sprinkle them out throughout the week. Thank you for being aware of our safety. Oh, totally. That's why I don't approach people, because I don't like to be talked to by strangers. And I'm more of a, hey, we've been friends for a while. It feels like there's something more. I'd love to talk about it. But also, if not, we're obviously good friends. So I'm never, at this point in my life, I'm more excited about having friendships than romantic relationships, you know? And the right thing will come around when it does. I'm not stressed about it. There were periods in my life where, you know, I really wanted a relationship. I really wanted love, and I sought that out, and I found it to some degree. But, you know, I'm really happy with who I am right now in my life, and I'm so focused on my career, and I do feel like I'm close to a new stage of my career. And I do, like we were talking about earlier, guys, I think the energy you put out into the world is the energy you get back. And when you're searching and you're searching, like you'll find it, but it might not be the right thing. But I do think there is, at least for me, I think there's something so lovely about being open, but being happy, and you'll like sees like attracts like. How do I feel about fans coming up to say hello? Oh, I love it. You know, more fans used to come up to me before I started Quinn. Sorry, that was my kid. What do you mean? You might be in TikTok comment jail. Did it like jump on the keyboard? Because I didn't see it. Proud of you, dude. Yeah. But I don't go up to women. When I shot my shot with that girl, that was probably the first time I had done that in years, really. She typed something like that. However, I have been guilty of a DM slide. But I blame Phineas for that and other celebrities. I hear them on podcasts and they're like, how'd you meet your girlfriend? And they're like, I slid into their DMs. And we're all on our phones all the time. And there's such a safety concern. So like, I like the idea of, you know, putting myself out there to someone in a non-threatening way that they can process in their own terms. D-Jab, come on. Don't be like that, bro. Don't be like that. Hi, I love your audios. Could be awkward. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You could just say, like, I love your work. No unsolicited D-pics. No, I would never do that. Ever. First of all, you gotta earn that, okay? I'm not sending those out willy-nilly. You gotta earn that. Second of all, mine are artistic. Mine are creative. The lighting is there. Guys, I make smut audios. You think I'm the kind of guy who's sending unsolicited pics? I know you guys want an audio anyway. Come on. But you gotta earn that. You gotta earn that. Yes, was it Rio de Janeiro? That's a sugar pie. Guys, I'm just fucking around. I turned 40 and I've stopped worrying about finding a partner. I'm happy to focus on my career and traveling. If it falls in, yeah, so true. So true. I agree. Cowman would never. We do have a Discord, yeah. Bro has maximum oxygen. Don't say willy-nilly. Spitting everywhere. Just exist and they'll find you. Yeah, so true. I'm a Leo. Come on. That part of me thinks that too. I'm like, she'll find me. See you later, Hannah. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Why is that? Yeah, I cut my hair a couple weeks ago. Just wanted to change. Censors at first, yeah. But I don't DM slide too often. Really just depends on my mental health. But I don't have a high success rate. But I don't do it too often. And most of the time, if I am DM sliding, I'm just like, I'm either being too upfront and just being like, hey, I love your humor. You know, I think there was someone the other day that I love their content. And like, they were just giving such really good advice. But like I said, most of the time I'm just down to be friends. So a lot of times, like, you know, I think I sent them a message just being like, hey, like, I just want to say I love your content. Like, I love that you're putting out this like authentic energy and you're giving such good advice, you know. And they didn't respond or anything, but that's totally fine. You know, I genuinely think if you're, I think this will help you guys too. If you're someone who wants to put yourself out there, but you're struggling with it for whatever reason, I think you should change your perspective. Stop being results oriented. Stop being like, I hope they respond, or I hope they get back to me, I hope they do, or whatever. And just enjoy the fact that you're putting yourself out there and you want to share with someone that they made an impact on you. So instead of going up to someone and being like, oh my God, you're so hot, like I want to be with you, you know, like be honest and authentic of like, hey, like I love your sense of style, like, you know, it really brightened my day, or like I loved your sweater, like did you make that, you know, and just do it because you want to share that authenticity, or you hopefully can give them, you know, a smile or whatever that they gave you, and then that should be the whole goal, and then you're done, and you've won, and you've already won. You were a success. So having a husband vs. Wise murder game mystery night as the chronically single friend whose host friend just announced. Yeah, listen, I get it, guys. My brother's married. My sister's been with her partner since they were like 16. Genuine compliments go such a long way. Oh, 100%, Jen. 100%. 1000%. But I'm not a good guy to ask, guys, because I don't really do it too often. And most of the time I'm like just more so just like wanting, like I'm very complimentary. Like I am very affectionate. I'm the guy who's walking down the street and I have no problems complimenting the old lady, the the young skateboarder kid, the person my age, like I don't mind. Like it's just like who I am. I'm at the grocery store line and someone has cool shoes and I'll just tell them that. So maybe I'm not the best person to ask because that's kind of where my mindset is. But it is what it is. Also a good idea to put your Instagram on your dating profile if you're open. I don't do that personally. But those random combos compliments are the best. Yeah, 100%. That's how I found you, Jen. I think I told you. I was on Twitch and I watched a lot of Apex and you showed up and recommended. And you just had such great energy, and I have like other Atlanta-based streamer friends and actor friends, and I was like, oh, we might have like mutuals or whatever. But you just had such good energy. I was like, oh, I love people with good energy. I love it. We are who we surround ourselves with. I love that you've had a pen in your hand the whole time. Yeah, that's the ADHD. That's the ADHD. Maybe this is just me, but compliments about things outside my physical appearance. Oh yes, yeah, that's another good piece of advice. I do that like in my everyday life. Happy to have met you too. Right on, friend. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let me drop you after this. Let me drop you my Discord and we can do some gaming sometime or something like that. If you like, but I know how it can be we're on stream and it's like I gotta relax, so no worries. Makes it more personal. Yes, I even do that in like my own personal friendships and relationship stuff too. Like I just think it's so much more impactful. And I think about that too, especially like when I have kids and stuff. Like say if I have a daughter or a son, like instead of being like, oh, you're so pretty, or I'm so proud of you for getting good grades, like, give them, praise the process and the action of like, I'm so proud of you for working so hard. I'm so proud of you for picking out an outfit that you like today, so I do try to be cognizant of that. Please? Okay, right on, Jen. I'll drop you a message. Hair, taste of music, or clothes. Yeah, all good stuff. Bad at communication, like I'm laughing at your joke. Rather clearly I'm obsessed. Yeah, right? What's that meme where it's like girls? It's like, I dropped so many hints in the hints. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of you. Yeah, you want kids one day? I do, yeah. If I am fortunate enough to have that in my life. Yeah, see you later, Nicole. Take care, friend. Take care. Take care. I love multi-streaming because, different apps will kind of come and go. But friendship is forever. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anybody's? A Leo Rising? Hell yeah, we love Leos. Where are my Leos? I love you, you badass bitch. Out of curiosity? Oh, okay, I answered that. Got a bounce. See you later, Hannah. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. Comments with the bets. What's up, Allison? Allison, were you on Twitch earlier and now you're on TikTok? Or no? Leo gang. The laugh is so genuine. I got a belly laugh. One of my parents' favorite stories is I was a little baby. I was a tiny little baby. And I was laying on my dad's chest and we were watching... Oh, no worries, Kelsey. Welcome back. We were watching Johnny Bravo, which is a very old school cartoon. And I guess something happened. And I was literally a babe. Like a babe. And they said I let out the deepest belly laugh as a couple-month-old. And they kind of just looked at each other and like, wow, like this kid's gonna have a sense of humor. And I love humor. That's my favorite compliment when people say, I shared my script last night in my acting class. It was so fulfilling. I've always been insecure about my writing. Like I'm very confident as a performer, but I struggle with writing because of my ADHD. It's like, I'm back in high school trying to fucking write an essay and it's all up here, but I can't fucking get it out. I gotta get meds. But they talked about that. They were like, your humor is such a through line in anything that you do. And I was like, ugh. So yeah, that's my favorite thing about myself. I've come out of long depression. I've been doing a lot of work on myself. And many people who see me now say I'm glowing. It nearly makes me cry. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm glad. Don't give up, guys. Johnny Bravo. Yeah, it was a very problematic show. Johnny Bravo isn't that old. It probably came out in like 1996. How do I feel? Stream, and there's only 12 months in the year. You could say that. You could extrapolate that. 11 nach 20? 20? Or is it 20 Uhr 11? 11? Not 11, 11. Or is it 11 und 20 Uhr? Ich habe nicht mein Deutsch in einer langen Zeit benutzt, so ich mehr Übung brauchen. Wegen being secure, ja, I agree. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Als ein Kind habe ich Deutsch gelernt, aber ich habe nicht so viele Möglichkeiten, mein Deutsch zu benutzen. So glaube ich ganz viele Fehler machen. Mein Sprechen ist ganz besser als mein Lesen und Schreiben. So, wenn wir angesprochen haben, aber du musst schreiben, dann es wird ein bisschen schwer für mich zu verstehen. 10 Uhr 40 oder 20 vor 11. Dankeschön. Ich liebe in Berlin. Ich liebe Berlin. Alright, bye Hannah, have a good time. Jeden Deutscher hat das gesagt, dass mein Deutsch ist süß. Sie hat gesagt, dass es hört sich auf an Kinder, oder? Ich erinnere, wenn ich nach Deutschland gewohnt und ich war mit meinen deutschen Freunden und natürlich wir haben auf Deutsch sprechen und dann mein Vater hat mir an die Handy Telefon und dann ich habe gesagt, oh hi Dad, how are you? You know, und dann ich habe auf Englisch gesagt und sprechen und sie haben gesagt, oh dein Deutsch ist ganz süß, aber dein Englisch ist ganz cool. So a sweet, well-behaved child, yeah, I get it. Fluent, I'm not fluent, no. Deutsches, du kannst es für mich antworten. Bin ich fleißig oder? Du kannst es hören. Ich höre es auf an Kinder und ich auch ganz viele Fehler machen. Deutsch ist eine ganz komplizierte Sprache. How good is my Italian? Not good. Not good at all. Molto bene. Read us a copyright German? No, I can't read in German. Reading in German is a billion times harder than talking in German. German is such a complicated language. Quinati in German. I tried to do one, but I got too insecure. It was too hard. Damn, you speak Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, English? Whoa. Yeah. No, lo siento, mi español no es bueno, solo que un poquito. Real accent, no. You have a different personality in German? Yeah, I guess so. Virgos come off sometimes as straight edge, super stiff librarians until they get underneath. My Virgo friends, they don't feel straight edge to me. We just haven't really connected romantically like that, so I don't have too much. Quinati in German. It's tough for me, guys. But maybe I could do an audio where you're teaching me German. No tan mal bueno trabando. I don't know. My German is terrible. Good for you, yeah. Dein Deutsch ist sehr gut. Nein, mein Deutsch ist echt scheiße. Echt scheiße. Aber ich kann ein perfektes deutsches Englisch-Accent machen. Aber mein deutsches Accent auf Deutsch, du kannst es hören. Wir haben deutsches sagen. Jetzt sagen, das hört sich auf ein Kinder. Ein süßes, kleines Kinder. No, I'm not fluent, guys. They're literally saying right now that I sound like a child. I'm not fluent. I sound like a baby. I sound like a little kid. Excelente pronunciation. I can't do. I don't even know how to read Spanish. Lo siento, mi español no es bueno, solo que un poquito. Tú eres muy bonita, señorita. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I'm conversational, yeah. No other redheads. I think I got one on my dad's side. The Spanish is good? No, my español. No es bueno. Soy quiero los crustáceos. Are you saying you're allergic to seafood? Because me too. No, I know German. So my family is German American. They came from Germany in like 1910. Like my family's name is on Ellis Island. Like that whole thing. But both sides of my family, my German side, so my grandfather is 100% Italian. My grandmother, 100% German. So my mother is half German, half Italian. So I'm a quarter Italian. But my dad's also German, so I'm like 60% German or whatever. But they stopped, both sides of my family wanted to assimilate. So they didn't teach anyone the Italian or German. So it kind of died with my great-grandparents. However, when I got into middle school, you know, in the state of California, in most of America, I think all of America, there are language requirements, and most Americans learn Spanish. My school, however, had a German program, and it was a very good German program. So I studied German for 7 years, and then I also was part of an exchange program. So I had a German student come live with me for like 2 months, and then I went to go live in Germany for about 2 months, and that's where I learned it. But I was so much better. I was like 17 at the time. I'm 30 now. And so I lose more and more of it. And I try to, but it is such a complicated language. But yeah, if you drop me off in Germany, I think I still have the skills that I could get back up there. I could get back up there. My family came from Ellis Island too, yeah. Super Irish Italian. Where did I live? I lived in a small town called Auchich. It's in like northern Germany, a couple hours outside of Berlin. And then we spent some time in Berlin too. Sound really good. Thanks, guys. Aber es wird mir gefallen, wenn ich kann mehr Deutsch benutzen. Aber ich habe nicht so viele Möglichkeiten. Dutch is so tough. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. Barely, I can get by every day, yeah. But I'm very thankful for my German, especially because learning the German language, I do lots of different accents for my role here as an actor. Learning the German language helped me develop a very good German accent as well. And out of all the accents I can do, I consider a German accent to be one of the most complicated accents you can learn. And it is complicated for a few different reasons, and I will tell you. First of all, Germans have an incredibly high English proficiency. Many Germans speak English better than most Americans. They learn English at a very young age, especially if you go to a good school like the gymnasium. You know, most Germans, they learn Latin, they speak obviously German, they usually learn like French, Französisch, sometimes Spanish. Is a very educated country. So that is the first problem with doing a German accent, is they are very good at speaking English. So what I'm doing right now is what I would consider a modern German accent. This is someone who studied English, who got very good grades, who worked very hard on the English accent. So you cannot hear too much. You can hear that I am German, or perhaps just not that English was not my first language. The second reason why German is such a complicated language, or complicated accent to learn, is the people who want you to do a German accent for their project are probably not Germans. So they probably want you to have a very stereotypical accent. So, you know, if I really wanted a thick German accent, this is someone who does not care about speaking English. You know, perhaps in my speaking, I have a couple German words and English words that I intermix. So that's another problem, is people are not educated on what a German accent sounds like, and they probably want a character rather than a real person. Another reason why the German accent is more complicated to learn, a German and English accent, than other accents, is because you also have to do character work with your German. You have to understand when in time the project is taking place. you have to understand the level of education your German person has. So it's a very good website if you are looking to learn different accents. It is called the International Dialect Archive, and it is a historical archive of a bunch of different accents of all around the world, all the way back to like the 50s, all the way up to the 80s, and you can hear actual recordings from the people. And what I have found about the German is you have people in the 1970s who are Germans and they have a phenomenal English accent. But then you have people in the 90s who have a really thick accent. So it really just comes down to the level of education and their level of interest. And then the last things that makes a German accent very difficult is Germans, because they are very good at English, they are not uniform with the mistakes they make. So there are a few different ways that a German person might make a mistake when speaking English because of the translation of consonants that are different. So obviously Germans don't have a TH sound like the, three, tree, whatever. So they do not have that. So there are a few different ways a German person might substitute those sounds. You know, they might make it with a D sound. So they might do dat instead of that. Or they might substitute it with a Z. So they might do zat. But because they are very smart, they will not make the mistakes in the same way. So if you want to do, in my opinion, if you want to do a very convincing German accent, is you also have to deliberately add in mistakes they might make with their accent, but you have to vary those level of mistakes. And if you wrap all of that up together, there is probably a good idea that you are going to have a very, very good German accent, but the people who are asking for the German accent do not have this level of education, so they might misunderstand it. So that is my short little masterclass on a German accent for those of you that are trying to learn it. Elizabeth, hello! Elizabeth, congrats on 30 under 30! Guys, this is my very successful Forbes 30 under 30, friend! Congratulations on that, that's so fucking awesome! Let me shout you out, but I can't spell right now because I'm using a software so it doesn't auto-populate. That's so fucking cool. Sorry guys, I really went on a tangent there. I missed a bunch. Germans in the chat, what'd you think of my accent? Interested in linguistics and phonetics. Yes, I love that. I love accents. I love breaking it down. Still need help with the Scottish accent. Yeah, I haven't had a need for it, but I do need to get it down. Europe, they spoke better English. Yeah, they really do. My mother's from Hong Kong and I always wish she taught me Chinese. Yeah. I wish I knew Italian. Where in Germany do they live? Kennst du ein schmales, kleines Stadt called Auchisch? Brilliant. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. But like I said, I think most people, when they're asking for that accent, especially in Hollywood, is they just do not know. I have been doing that accent, and in my opinion, it is a flawless German accent. I have spent years developing it. I've worked with professionals. I've worked with Germans. I'm leaving. All right. See you later, Amanda. Oh, Amanda, I didn't even freaking realize because you changed your profile picture to Samantha. How are you? I was like, why do you have the same name as my friend? I was not expecting to get a TED Talk on German accents today, yeah. But most people, I have been doing that accent for like an Intel commercial. You know, and I was talking about the new speeds of Intel Core i9 processors, and they move at this blah, 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 blah. And then I finished it, and the cameraman was like, hey, man, just so you know, you're supposed to be doing an accent for this. Do you want to do an accent? And I looked at them, and I was like, I was doing a German accent, and this is what lost me the job. I was like, but if you really want me to do a stereotypical German accent, you know, and really do it like this, I can do that? And then I embarrassed them, and I didn't get the part. Luke, come on. I was just talking with my friend about that comment. I love TikTok comments. They're so funny. As a German British person, I promise this is how my German friends speak. Yeah. But I can do, like if I'm doing like a 1940s project, which is most of the German stuff, and they really want a thick German accent, I will ham it up a little bit, you know. But like I said, I will come from an educated standpoint that this is someone who did not get to go to as much school. So the German is obviously not going to be as good as someone who studied English and had parents who spoke English. This is someone who did not have that education, so it's going to be thicker. And there are Germans, you know, who do sound like this, you know, but it's not a character. It's not a stereotype. It's got to be rooted from that authenticity. But yeah, I think German is one of the most complicated accents you can learn. A German English accent. Who does accents? Come on, guys. Keep it together. Keep it together. Regret not studying abroad. Me too. I wish I would have done it in college. You look nice today. Thanks, Lemon. I appreciate that. Does certain area help replicate? I think so, yeah. But since I have pretty bad ADHD, I need a deadline. I would need a deadline to learn Scottish. But what's tough about UK-based accents, like English accents, Scottish accents, different Scandinavian accents, which is not UK, but like in kind of that general area, especially modern day, so many of them blend. Like if I talk with my Scottish friends, sometimes they sound Irish, sometimes they sound a little British, whatever. So doing accents is so tough because you can't just learn how to do it properly. You have to understand who is asking you, what the context of the project is, and what they actually want. And that is what's so fucking complicated. Because you can walk in the room and they'll hire someone who's doing a shitty character version of the accent. There's your next deadline. Well, you know, I think learning the Scottish might be a little tough because I already got the Irish and I know there's a lot of overlap there. And, you know, so you know, weirdly enough, you would think the more accents you learn, the easier it becomes. But actually, the more accents you know, I think the harder it gets because, you know, they start to blend in. Imagine dating Zach and he just randomly starts speaking with a German accent. You know, I don't know how many like American women would want to hear it. Unless you're actually German, then, you know, that's you really. But if I just kind of pulled it out of nowhere, I don't think they'd really like it. But I did the same thing with an Irish accent. When I first learned it, this is what I would consider a modern accent. This is someone who probably grew up in Dublin, watches a lot of American TV, spent some time outside of Ireland. So this is what I would consider a modern accent, somebody who isn't really thick. But when I first learned, my Irish accent is really thick because I learned it for a Brian Friel play. He's an Irish playwright, and the play was set in the 1800s, you know, very early, 1810. And we don't actually know what the accent sounded like back then, so we kind of had to overdo it. And then I remember I was working, this was back when I lived in San Francisco, and I was working with an Irish woman, and we had a couple of beers, and then she finally got me to do the accent, and she fucking laughed at me, and she's like, you sound like a real Irishman, but the problem is you sound like the old man at the end of the bar, and you don't look like that. So they helped me tone it down a bit, and they helped me get it to like a more authentic, real place of somebody who looks my age and is a little bit more studied with it. 20k likes. Hey, we already did the fit check, Elizabeth. Wie geht's? Es geht mir gut, and dir? Pick me. We had a German foreign exchange student at high school. Apparently, someone's critic was that his German accent was so bad. That's what I'm saying, man. Fucking people are stupid. Any advice for people who wanted to get in acting? Yeah, just start. Just start. Just start now. Best place to reach out to me? Instagram would be good. I'm not looking to work on it right now, but I really do appreciate that. Probably in the future. Dublin accent's really good. It's hard with the accents, so different depending on areas. Yeah, that's another thing too. That's another thing, is it can be so specific. And that's why, like Marzi, isn't he British? That's why I haven't done British. I haven't done British for a few reasons. One, because it is such a densely populated area that someone 2 blocks away sounds different. And y'all British folk are, I'm so sorry to say it, but you're so fucking pretentious about your accent. I can do so many different accents, and almost unanimously every other group of people, when I'm trying to learn their accent, I'm met with support and like enthusiasm, and they want to help me. But a fucking British person, if you're trying to learn, bro, they are your biggest fucking ops. And what's funny is their accent, somebody half a mile down the fucking road is gonna tell them their accent's wrong. So it's like a war zone trying to learn that accent, and it's just not a good place to learn. But I do need to learn it because I know you fucks love a British accent. I know you guys fucking like it. I know you do. Ginger beard will do for me every time. I feel like I'm being told off. Guys, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I had a big bone with the British men, white British men, but I have let it go. I met Tom York. They helped me get over it. Some of us are nice. No, I know. It's mainly the cis white British dude. But it's like it's in my blood. It's in my blood twice to hate the British. First of all, I'm American. Second of all, I'm Irish. So there's a lot genetically going on in me that makes me want to hate the British. And I've worked for British men. They're the worst type of white men because they don't get called out as much. If you're walking around America as a white man, not all places, but people are looking to take you down, which they probably should. But if you're a British man, you can say the most horrendous stuff, and they're like, okay. I think we're all the same person. Yeah, no, I've got no issues with probably the vast majority of people. But those white British dudes, oh my God. And it's just the colonial mindset, it's still in there. And they don't have any shame for it. They go to other countries and they party and they just trash it. Or they constantly mansplain. I don't even want to talk about it, but I've worked with just some really terrible British dudes. And they're so proud of it. And they're like, we're so much better. We're so much better. We're better than you in everything. And I'm like, what are you wearing right now? Nike and Adidas and Ralph Lauren? It's fucking American. They're like, no. I'm like, all you want to be is American, but hate on us. I'm like, and your food is shitty. And they're like, we have some of the best food. I'm like, tiki masala? You mean when you colonized buttered chicken? Everything good about England was stolen and pilfered, bro. It's a small, gloomy place with terrible beaches. And you're muddling down your tea. You're just drinking milk. Oh, my TikTok live ended. Did I get banned? This happens every time, guys. This happens every time I start shitting on the British. They come for me. It's because their offices are in England. Oh no. Do you think I got banned, guys? Hold on. I get banned all the time. Hold on, let's check. What happened? I got a warning. Strikes and warning. I knew it, guys. Stream violation for what? Hate speech, probably? Hate speech. Hate speech. I knew it, guys. I knew it. They came for me. I knew they would. I knew they would. Oh, God. Let's post about it. Hey, guys, if you were just on the TikTok live, sorry it ended. I got banned for hate speech because I was talking about how the beaches in England are not great. So sorry, we're still live on TikTok and on Twitch and YouTube. Sorry to my English folk. Your beaches aren't great. I don't know. I'm sorry. Just on the TikTok live, sorry it ended. I got banned for hate speech because I was talking about how the beaches in England are not great. Sorry, we gotta post this, guys. We're still live on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube. All right. I knew it was gonna happen. They hate it. You know what's so funny is I get banned. I've been on TikTok for so long and I get banned all the fucking time. And it's because literally women and men, people wearing nothing and doing live streams with their ass out and they're shaking back and forth, They're churning on minors. And I have no problem. I mean, I have problems with sexual content for minors, but I am not a hater. You can do whatever you want. And in fact, I support it. I like being naked. I like naked people. But if you're going to then come at me for having a conversation about arguably one of the biggest colonizers in the world, I'm not allowed to shit on British people. They're white. I'm white. They're colonizers. It's not like I'm hating on fucking India or Mexico. I'm hating on fucking England. The Commonwealth. I had like 150 people watching me shit on them. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny.
Hey guys, if you were just on the TikTok live, sorry it ended. I got banned for hate speech because I was talking about how the beaches in England are not great. So, sorry, we're still.
This is why we can't have nice things, guys. This is why we can't have nice things. Exclamation point, cat. That'd be pretty good fun. That's so funny. Oh God, I was just joking around. Who did it? You don't live here, so I don't hate us. I mean, Shakespeare, are you a white British dude that's offended? Because that's all I was hating on. Literally was saying word for word, white British dudes who are misogynistic and have a sense of superiority. So if you're part of that group, come talk to me about it. Come talk to me. I'm 5'11", 195 pounds, a good old American boy. Pick on someone your own size, huh? I'll take you down a couple levels. You got a problem? Come on. Come find me. Let's discuss this the good old way. But if you're everybody else, I'm chill with you. I'm chill with you. Totally chill. The cowboy way. Tell you that right now, some of these white British men, they ain't gonna show up. They ain't gonna pull up. They ain't gonna want it. But no, some of them British boys, some of them schlouzers, they'll rough and tumble. Tell you that right now. Let's fight like intellectuals. Fight you the real way. Halfway through the rant. I mean, listen, if you have a problem with me as a white man trying to bring down other white men, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Who's gonna humble these white British men other than a good old American boy? Yeah, ancient Greek way. I got a Greco-Roman nose. Look at this. They should have put me in Gladiator. I don't see the Pedro Pascal resemblance until I show you my side profile. Shit, white man. I know. That's my job. You know, I was actually thinking about this the other day. I'm gonna be serious here, actually, but I'm gonna keep the accent. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, you know, it's interesting because I do feel like it is my responsibility to take down shitty white men, you know, because they're only gonna listen to one of their kind. So I do feel like I'm in the position to bring them down a few pegs. However, I also never want to be a white savior, you know, or pushing up against white guilt or trying to be performative. So that's an interesting thing that I've been thinking about lately. But that's why I just do it in private. But you know, I was in class, and you know, one of the fellow students was talking about, you know, an experience they had. They were at dinner. They were a black man. They were with a white person, and this racist couple next to him, white couple, was saying some of the worst shit. They were like, "Oh, now that Trump's elected, like they're gonna know their place and whatever." And if I were there, if I heard that kind of racist shit, it is my American right to fucking shut that shit down. But then I could see a situation where a clip of it goes viral and they're like, look at this white savior, pick me, performative, social justice, whatever. And I'm like, nah. If you're being racist, where I come from, listen, I got a lot of family in the military. Okay? My father, my grandfather, cousins. Where I come from, you punch racism in the face. That's what it means to be American. You punch a Nazi in the face. You punch a communist in the face. You punch a Klan member in the face. That's the American I am. You know what I mean? Kind of remind me of Young Gravy. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's 2 strikes, MC King 2001. You're born in 2001. Why don't you sit down and learn a little bit? Guys, sorry, the accent's taking over. The accent's taking over. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. I got to get some stuff done for the rest of the day. I loved hanging out with you guys. Thanks for being here. Keep an eye on the YouTube. We're going to be doing the bedtime stories. Quinn drop on Tuesday. More streams coming. I love you lots. Sorry to any British folk that were offended. I like you guys, and I would love to be in London. But if you're an entitled white guy, we're probably not going to get along, regardless of if you're British, if you're American, whatever. But it's my American right. It's my American right to tell you to step outside if you're running your mouth when I'm trying to enjoy my dinner. Hey, thanks, memes. Yeah, I almost forgot.